What up, world? King Clay checking in, man. Look, all I can say is God is good. To all my chosen ones, my prophets, man, y'all know who I'm talking to. Your time is coming. You done been through a lot. You done sacrificed. You done been stabbed in the back. You done been stole from. You know, God sees all, and he done saw all. And to be real, he allowed everything to happen to groom you, to get you ready for what's coming. Because I'm telling you, everything that's been taken from you is going to be given back double. Double. Just like the story of Job, baby. Look, all that hell you went through, all them sacrifices you made, you know, all that shoe showing and switching up people done did on you, baby, look, your blessings are coming. And you know, everybody don't get their stuff at the same time. You know, you gotta walk your walk and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you backing up your talk, and God gonna bless you. He is going to bestow everything back on you, including your crown. Your crown is coming, you know what I'm saying? We in the kingdom is here. Your crown is coming. All your heartbreak is going to be over, because all of these tests we have been through is only meant to make us stronger. If you're a believer in the word, get in that word, study it. Make sure that you know what I'm saying, just spend a little time here and there and get it in your soul, get it in your heart. Because what God does is, when you have it in your heart, you can be able to recognize what they call synchronicities, where God be speaking to you through words, numbers, people, music. Like, God speaks to us through everything, and basically he's just bringing everything back to your remembrance. We are forgetful people. You know what I'm saying, we forget stuff sometimes as soon as we get it in our minds, but once you get something in your heart and you set on it, and it's a seed from God, God is gonna grow that seed. So you just gotta keep putting more and more seed to make sure that when it's your time for harvest, your harvest is gonna be plentiful. And you know, we gotta shake a lot of stuff off our backs. A lot of us dealing with trauma, with grief that we haven't dealt with, post-traumatic stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, for example, growing up in the hood, growing up in Dixie, man, like, I got bad post-traumatic stress from always getting caught up in people's shootouts that I ain't had nothing to do with. They crossfires and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even caught a slug that wasn't even mine, but just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. You gotta heal. You gotta, a lot of us, we had to go deep. You know what I'm saying? I experienced what they call a dark night of the soul, where my whole reality fell apart and I had to shake back. But the whole purpose of me going through that was so God could isolate me. See, God isolates you just like he isolated David. You know, he got to get you to a point where you ain't got no outside influence. People you calling ain't gonna pick up. People you texting ain't gonna text back. But it's all for a reason, so you can hear him, know his voice, and be able to get clarity. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you by yourself, you ain't got no choice but to dig within and see what's going on, what's messed up inside of you, because we all broken. Everybody that has been born and raised in the hood, we got stuff we got to work through. Our educational system was messed up on us. They tore our families apart, and then they just continue to harass us. I can't even explain the stuff I done been through in the hood, being born in the 80s and then just being born black, period. We go through a lot. We go through hell, even though we don't understand it. Plus, we got trauma in our blood from our ancestors, from our parents, our great-grandparents, our great-great-grandparents. Like, the stuff they've been through, we carry that stuff. Unconsciously, we carry that stuff. And we don't know it's there. But it comes out when people trigger those things that are in us, you know what I'm saying? We are all loaded weapons, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is for somebody to pull that trigger and you going off. So you gotta learn how to control those triggers, heal from that trauma, so you stop going off on the wrong people. Now, some people, they deserve it, you know what I'm saying? Some people gotta see that you ain't to be played with. Just like Jesus, you got two sides. You got the lion and you got the lamb. You know what I'm saying? When that lamb is sacrificed, that lion comes out. But you got to be able to control it and not be like the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like when Hulk come out, Hulk smash everything, everything and everybody. And, some people don't deserve the wrath that comes from us. So we just got to be able to control that and channel that also. Channel that in the right direction. Fight the right way. We can't fight with anger. And it's a difference between anger and righteous indignation, which is what Jesus operated in when he turned the tables. You channel that to go and get what's yours. You know what I'm saying? It pushes you, it motivates you to get in line. You know what I'm saying? Because we be having stuff in us, gifts and talents that we suppress because we don't want nobody to think that we better than them. But God gave you them gifts and he wants you to shine. It's time for you to shine. I'm lost for words about what I know is coming, and I know y'all feel it. I know some of y'all have seen it, and it's coming. You just gotta be ready for everything, ready for more hate, ready for more criticism, but know that God is with you. And you don't have to fear, just like he told Joshua, be strong, be courageous. You don't have to fear. T.D. Jakes just shared a message dealing with circumcision and cutting away. And some of us, we are Joshuas. And God had to take away our Moses, In order for you to lead, the leader gotta fall off. The person that you following gotta fall off, and you gotta walk your own track and go down your own path. Just like with the disciples, Jesus only stayed with them for a certain amount of time, and then they had to go handle their business. Even with Paul, Paul was late to the group, but he had somebody that God chose to use to bring back his sight and to train him in the things of Christ, and then he had to go. A lot of times we just got to get up and go, and sometimes that journey be a long journey. We just got to follow God like Abraham did. He told Abraham, pack your stuff, get away from your people, and I'm gonna bring you to a land where I'm gonna show you where it's at. I'm gonna show you where you're going. You just gotta keep going. So with that being said, and try not to drag this video out, just know your time is coming. Your preparation season has fulfilled its purpose. You didn't die, you still here. You didn't kill yourself, you still here. You're not in the mental institution, you still in your right mind. So use that mind, connect with God, and allow him to elevate you, because the time is now. I'm gonna say it again, the time is now. For you to step up, for me to step up, and for all of us to turn this thing around and show that the kingdom is here and that God rules and reigns over everything, over all the judicial systems, crooked lawyers, crooked cops, crooked government. God is king and supreme. So remember that and have peace. Peace.